Alright, hello everybody. Your old pal Billy is back in the New York groove. Hope everybody's enjoying their Thursday work day. If you're young and you're for school, enjoying your Thursday. We've got a beautiful day here on Long Island, New York. Could be 80, could be in the high 70s or mid 70s, but just gorgeous out. Just gorgeous. So we're finishing up our cover now. I'm going to have a Vampy and Red Sonja with a, if you can see it correctly. Let me see if I turn this, if I turn this light off, you can see better. If I turn this one on. There's going to be a sea of skulls all here. But here are our gals. Again, forgive me. But it's a little difficult to set the camera straight while I can draw. I'm going to figure out a way to put it upside down and put it over here. So you're going to be looking straight at the illustration, but upside down. I'm just going to have to play with that bad boy. But here are our ladies, our warrior queens, Red Sonja, and of course Vampirella, celebrating her 50th anniversary. Happy birthday, Vampirella. This cover is a cover that is exclusive for Comics Elite, and it will be available through them. My first ever cover for Comics Elite. Thank you guys. Appreciate being asked to contribute. We'll get this off to Wes Hartman, colorist, in a few hours, I guess. I'm using a heavy 4B pencil. And just to lay out this, 4Bs are nice. This is where you could start to just have just to melt some blacks on there. The graphite just melts. And sharpen it. Another thing about using the softer pencils, it's a softer pencil. You gotta sharpen them a lot more. So. Vampy's knee, Vampy's boots. Get this in behind Sony. Now I'm just going to do this myself. I'm going to spray it. Then I'm going to get on my skulls. And then I'm going to go in with this pencil afterwards. So let me pop this here. I'll put the rough so you can see where it comes from while I spray this bad boy. Here's the rough sketch. And the original. Clean up some of this here. I have a mountain here. I was going to make it all mountains of skulls and all, but I don't know if that's going to look so great. So I know now to put a spear there. Put some cool weapons. Some cool swords, knives, all that jazz. But let me just, you can see. Some reason the way the light's catching looks uneven, but in reality it looks really good. The shading looks nice and even. Be right back. Give me a second. Another thing everyone can use when you're illustrating using pencils of varying degrees. If you're going to have no inks on a piece of art, again, where the computers are and stuff, you can do that now. You don't really need inks. So we're going to add a lot of nice blacks. The blacks from her hair we'll put into the belt, make that nice black, give them both a nice black outline, and we'll do these skulls. And you can see over here, got the little, we'll make her axe Sonja's axe a little darker, but in the meantime, let me wipe my hands down. Drink. Alright, let's start drawing some skulls, shall we? And how to draw a skull? Well, here's my cool little skull reference. Styrofoam skull. I don't know when I got this bad boy. I mean, he's got to be close to 25 years old or older. Little off. It's kind of cool. It's like a skull mask, actually. If I hollered out, I probably could wear it on my head and walk around like a crazy person. Alrighty then. So let's get to work. We're going to start drawing some skulls. Let's see. Go into the chat and see if anybody's there. And say hello. Hello, Billy. Will this comic be on Indiegogo? Hello, Mark. No, Mark, the comic will not be on Indiegogo. It will be exclusively through Comics Elite. When it is ready, I definitely will share the link. Okay? Wes Hartman did a great time-lapse video of him coloring the Vampirella She cover. And we're going to go through with that. We're going to post that bad boy. I don't know, tonight or over the weekend, or Monday, maybe Monday, just get some more work done, and then do that Monday when we start to promote the Vampy She book that's currently on Indiegogo, where I shared the link. But his time lapse is just fantastic. So I'm gonna put this sword cutting right through the eyeball of this skull, and we'll break the skull out in the back and have it. I make sound effects when I draw. I wonder if anyone else does out there. Let me go into Facebook and see if I'm live. I'm live again. Jolly good. All right. Hello, guys. Kissel. Hello. Jay, what's going on? Yeah, I'm still going strong. Guys, do me a favor if you can. Either pledge or at least share my Vampy She, the Vampy She Indiegogo, which is currently live through Dynamite. So do the skull. Look at my little skull. It's so funny that I have to draw skulls and I have this skull reference and I don't really use it that much. So let's start using that. Yeah, I am drawing, and that's interesting. You said that McFarlane makes sound effects because I always make sound effects. I'm doing. That's great. That's a cool little show. I think I'm gonna do and ask. Do you guys who makes sound effects when they draw? Because I sure do. I remember I gave myself a sore throat doing Sergeant Rock because I was drawing Tiger Tank, and I was doing the sound of the treads. Good. It's good to see that I'm not crazy, and that there's more, or at least I'm not alone in my craziness to make sound effects while drawing. Debbie came up. She's like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm drawing a tiger tank." Sorry, this guy. Guys, I'll try to answer your questions or go to your comments. I just gotta draw. I just gotta finish this damn thing. I like the idea that it's just skulls. It's not like bones, no hands, no nothing. It's just skulls. As if they visited some place where everybody, with a marker of just a warning or something, or the skulls of all their enemies have just been laid out in this little area here. There it is. Go on OBS and see. Share. Thank you, my friend. Ali, yes I am, a fellow lefty. Well, good to see you, my friend. Okay, 10 comments. It's hard to catch up with all the comments. Okay, so here's our gal. So let's do some skulls. I'm gonna make them all these skulls have fangs as well. Vampiric skulls. Are they on Draculon? Who knows? Switch to OBS so you guys can see what I'm actually doing, and that you guys can see it. I gotta go a little higher. Okay. Sorry. That's the way the camera is. Again, I could set the camera up, but it's gets in the way. Thank you guys for joining me today. Totally appreciate it. Again, this camera's off and it's angled differently. And for that I apologize. So the art looks a little... I will do a nice scan, and I will share the scan of the art, so you will see it with the proper perspective. Because right now it's just a little... It's going to be skewed and a little off, just because of the way the camera is mounted. And the camera's mounted like that just so... Because the important thing is for me to get a good drawing. And, but you guys will get the idea. My wife. Let's see what she wants. Hang on. Hello?
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Did you see that you had a call from your son?
No, I'm live. What was it? Hang on. I'm
Sorry, I didn't realize you were live still.
Come up here.
I'll let you know. No.
Thank you, JG. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for saying that. This is very nice. 80s, oh man, yeah, I can't play that because I'm streaming live with YouTube. I can't play any music, and I apologize for that. That's my wife's ringtone, what she calls. Oh, there you get rid of that. What does that mean? Anybody order fried sauerkraut? What does that mean? Oh, yes, from the best movie of the year, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That was what a great movie. Anybody order fried sauerkraut? Love it. Just love it. Crystal and I were talking today about how much we love that movie. Totally love that movie. I'm going to go over these. These are with a more of an H. I'm sorry, yeah, an arch, an H. I think this is a 2H pencil I'm using right now. No, I think it's just an H. I think it's an H. And then I'll go in with the HB to darken it up. You know, just do little scratchies and get your little skulls out. And then switch to that edit. I'm as real as a donut. Mark Boland, good to see you, Mark. How are you, my friend? All right. So here we have Vampy and Sonja wading into a valley of the dead. And skulls all around. See, this is the fun thing, is that with my own books coming out with you know, starting with the She, Return of the Warrior, Indiegogo, and we'll follow that up with a Kickstarter too, launching next month. Things are just going to get crazy for us and real crazy busy. So I will pretty much just be focusing on my own stuff. I will be doing. I have some variant covers that I've agreed to do. I did a project for DC that I think is coming out for Christmas, part of their Walmart books. I did that with Frank Thierry, and it's a great story. So I hope it comes out this year. They wanted it last year, but the deadlines had gotten pushed up. It was actually something I was working on a year ago, or almost a year ago. But the deadlines got pushed up, and we weren't able to it wasn't able to make it. There was no way. I mean, it was. So hopefully it's in the Walmart. They'll be doing a holiday special this year because it's a great story. It really is. Frank did a fantastic script, great concept, and I had a hoot drawing it. It's a Wonder Woman story. But we'll see. Nobody tells me anything. But what I will be able to do is I will be doing some covers. I'd like to do some covers for people for their Indiegogo. I'm doing some dream covers right now for some companies that I've always wanted to work for, and that's the cool thing. There's some talk about me writing some stuff for one of the big two. So we'll see how that pans out. But until it actually happens, you never know, and you really can't rely on it. But to be perfectly honest with you, in a conversation I had with Brian Polito, I don't care. That's just fun stuff. That's just like bucket list stuff, things you want to do because you just do love to work on those classic characters of the big two. Those Kirby and Kubert characters and Lee characters, but that's not the priority anymore. That was a priority for me for 15 years. I had done She. We did, for almost 10 years we did She. We did, 70 issues, 75 issues or so of She. Published a whole bunch of other characters, a whole bunch of other books, creator-owned books, a whole bunch of other titles. And you just get burnt out doing that. You become a publisher. And I think it was that we did get so big and we did publish so much and we became a top 10 diamond diamond publisher, and we were just a small, fun group of guys and gals, who we were a family who put together some real fun comics, and you become a businessman. Now I'm looking forward to being, that businessman again, and writing and drawing, doing a bunch of covers, drawing maybe a cover, drawing a story here or there. With She, I won't be able to draw the books because I want them all to come out, but I will do flashback pages. Going to always have some cool flashbacks because of how the book does take place today, and no longer takes place in in the 1990s. We're bringing She back to the back to the future, and the future is now. So, got a great host of artists who are coming on to be working with. Also have we're bringing Miss Fury back next year. That will be a Indiegogo in the spring. Stay tuned for that. And we've got that project was not derailed, but the numbers were so good on it, order-wise, that we didn't want it rushed. We wanted it to be a real, a nice prestige format, and we said, why don't we put this out as a big graphic novel? Again, pull out all the stops and really do, June Tart Mills justice. I got the chance to meet her family, her nephew Bill. What a great guy! Looking forward to hanging out. We're gonna be hanging out with them. They have family on Long Island. So I think they're planning on coming in the wintertime, Christmas time or something. So I'm looking forward to that. It's a great story. It's one of the best stories I've ever had, that I ever came up with. It's something I love, and I already got the sequel. So hopefully, God willing, with you guys, you'll love the you'll appreciate the sheet. Miss Fury, you'll like her. It'll be a nice, big, successful campaign, and we can do more. Because that character deserves more. It's an iconic character, and the thing is that she, it's the costume that launched 1,000 imitators. So it's kind of cool if you guys can see. Now all these weapons are gonna be rusted. Maybe how about this? Throw a little thing like it's hanging from it. A little bit of moss or whatever that would be. See that? They'll be blowing in the wind. Jolly good. Like a weed growing up over it. Poison ivy, if you will. You guys ever get poison ivy? Sucks. Now I'm curious because my wife's like, did you see that your son called you? And I'm very curious as to why he called me. He went to school to take his pictures today. Where's my phone? Here it is. Let's see. Please. Oh, what's she saying? Pick me up. Isn't that nice? Did you see that your son called? You could pick him up. He's got his bicycle. I know he went to Burger King with his friends. No. You know what? He's 17 now. I told him to get his driver's license. He hasn't gotten that yet. And if he had it, he wouldn't need me to go pick him up. Make sure these are dead, these vines. Seal. We actually saw Seal live. I think in like 92 or 93. Doug Seal. That song from the Batman. Remember Kiss from a Rose? That's an old song. We're like, yeah, we know this song. We're Seal fans. Before it was cool to be a Seal fan. I don't think I should have did that. Because now I have to draw vines everywhere. Oh well, I'll do them over here. Cool skull in the foreground here. Ah, tomorrow's Friday. All right. Some writing to do tomorrow. Writing to do. Let's see if I have to do a cover rough. Hopefully not. I got to answer some interview questions tonight. Then we have our show tonight with Crystal McGee on. If you guys wouldn't mind joining us at Crowdfunding Comics YouTube channel. Let me check it to see if there's any questions. Carlos Phoenix, my old brother. Ken Murphy. God love you, Ken Murphy. How are you, buddy? How are you? Joe Biondi. Heads up in case you're available next Saturday. Okay, we'll get back to with that. I'm live right now. Don Korn. Don Korn. Crystal, look, it's Don. How much fun did we have at the shows? We haven't seen you in a while, Don. And that makes me sad. I don't know where I'll be at your neck of the woods. Well, we were in Chicago, which I've known you've done before. Of course, the first one you do, you hate. And I hate this skull, right? I hate this little bastard. He's all off. Despise him. What I can do with him. I guess I do what you do. You redraw the darn thing. Bo just said, "What's up, insect?" I am doing a video. I will call you in a little bit, buddy. Okay. Bo Smith sent me some manly books, some manly magazines and catalogs today. It's always a treat when you see something in the mail and it's from the Flying Fist Ranch. And you know, I'm like, what did I do to deserve Bo Smith sending me something? Nothing. But he sent it to me anyway, and I'm going to keep them. Keep doing those dang eyes too damn low. Once you learn how to draw skulls, they're pretty much they're pretty easy. You don't really need the reference. I'm just knocking this bad boy out. Knocking the boots. There you go. It's much better, right? I'll go in and I'll fix them up. Here's our gals. I hate you so much, Bo said. Of course he does. I have a call in 30 minutes. I have a call with Dynamite Entertainment for a meeting for the next step with all of our cool books we have coming out. We'll talk about Miss Fury, talk about this little fun book we're doing right now. If you guys can check it out, I posted a link. It is Vampirella #1, Seduction of the Innocent. And this is the official Crusade limited edition Crusade Comics exclusive cover. Limited edition exclusive cover. It's live on Indiegogo right now. I posted a link. I'll post it again if you guys don't mind. There you go. And there's all different variations of the ordinary edition. Then it goes all the way up to some really exclusive that there's only like 50 of them made. But the books are all done. Trading cards came in. I'll be signing a whole bunch of cards. Those will be part of the package as well. And this campaign ends in 16 days. We'll be doing a big push next week on it. We've already $7,600 for this variant cover. Thank you all very much. And now we will go full bore with it. But it's a fun book. The book is already done. We will be shipping this book within 10 days of the campaign ending, because all the books have been printed already. And thank you all for helping us out. Don Korn, you coach volleyball, right? Is that what you coached? So I think Don Korn did. I think after this, when I'm done, after I get off with you and I have our our call. I think I'm going to finish this cover up and watch a little Downton Abbey. Love that damn show. Golly. I don't know if you guys watch it, but holy crap, what a fantastic show. I love period pieces. And started watching it earlier in the year because I never bothered to watch it. I'm like, oh yeah, I got to watch this. And then it was just on Amazon Prime. I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And then I was like, oh my god. I started watching it. Did I start watching it when I think I started watching it because it starts in World War One or just before. Just before World War One. It starts in 1912, I think. Yes, 1912. It opens up in, and then of course the war comes, and so I was doing the book I was working on with DC for DC. Takes place during World War One, and so I was literally. Like, all right, let me watch this. This, deals with World War One, and what a great show! What a great, wonderful television show. It'll break your heart. If you guys watch Downton Abbey, or if you haven't, get prepared because the show will break your heart. But it's just fascinating, and as you'll see, the movie's coming out, be released in limited engagements. I don't know if I'll have time to see that because it's launching. Is it this weekend or soon? But we just got so much going on to see where it's playing up by me. And Debbie's got to get caught up because she's not caught up with the show. I'm not caught up with the show yet either. I'm in season 6, I think. So I got to finish that bad boy up. Skulls. So these skulls on Vampy side, I'm going to carry them over here. We'll do Vampy side, we'll spray it again. I put my name here, which I normally don't do, but I just need it for spacing. Some more weapons up here. Put a nice spear up here. And we'll do 2 of them. One will be broken. Dang it. Drop my ruler. Sean Wolf, good to see ya. Thomas, good to see you, my friend. Hello. Thank you for joining my live stream of me doing a cover sketch. Getting real Zoptic with the girls here. They like it because, Sonja's a warrior. And not crazy when they draw Vampy when people do are too skinny. Fine detail. Thank you, my friend. I'm going to add a lot more, Thomas. I'm going to start adding a lot more detail. Check my restream chat. Oh, thank you guys. I see you guys up here. Forgive me. I'm switching back and forth for some reason. Really ties the room together. Thank you, Tish. That skull is mocking you, Mr. Tucci. Yes, Steven Siller, it is. Bloody skull. I have to work on my restream tonight, and I'll do that with Niall to figure out how to. For some reason, my Facebook is attached to it, to the restream, but it says read form only. So for some reason, my Facebook is not coming through onto my restream chat. I know a lot of people don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But when you're as tech savvy as me and you start doing these things, you got to know how it works. So this is using OBS, which is a streaming thing, a recording thing, and it lets you interact with people. It's cool. It's a good thing for YouTube. Let's see if we had this here. Yeah, that's it. Show some depth over here if you guys can see that. Again, these are just, I'm doing these with the really light. These will all be skulls back here too. I'm going to draw the Coffin Comics skull in here somewhere. See if we can throw that little Easter egg in. Greg Capullo draws great skulls. Mark Silvestri does too. I love that scratchy, that scratchy style. I like all different types of styles, I gotta be honest. I wish I had a style. I don't seem to have one. When you look at other people's work, you're like, oh yeah, I love how, so-and-so does this. And I'm like, yeah, that's really great. I don't do anything like that. Frazetta's skulls. Skull is mucky. That's still the same. Looking fine details always. Thanks. Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys like it. Martin, good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. This might be the spear. I should have the blade about here. Thinking of doing these weapons. What I haven't seen in a long time is the Flash Gordon. The one with Sam Jones. I'd like to see that again. I don't know if it's on Netflix or something like that. Cool blade here. Yeah, fun. If I... I'll start to spray these then, and then I can get into the meat and potatoes of it all. Spray with the spray fixative, the workable fixative. Hands are getting dirty from the pencil, from the graphite. Here's my handy dandy wet nats. Well, all right, guys, I'm gonna get going. As you can see, I got the skulls. I got our ladies are coming through. They will be done in a little while. I'll post a nice little link to it. I'll post on Facebook, YouTube. I gotta fix that. We'll work on that. The final, but it's gonna be surrounded by skulls. The ladies have this cool blazing sun behind them, and thank you all for joining. Here it is. You guys rock, each and every one of you. OBS is on. There we go. So we did skulls today. Let's see if I can zoom in on them. See, so we played with a bunch of skulls this past half hour or so. I'll finish all these guys up. Do a whole bunch more skulls there. Here's our ladies. So I think they're looking nice. Again, they're looking a little off because the camera is not angled right. But trust me, they're really pretty. They're beautiful. The gals look beautiful. So you have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much. I will come back. Join us tonight. I don't know if I'll come back today live. I probably will when I'm finishing up. I'll come back live again on my Billy Tucci YouTube channel and my Facebook page. I will come back. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get ready for this phone call and start working on this. Continue working on it. And I'll talk to you guys later. All right. Thank you all. Peace, love, comics, and rock and roll. Bye.